Now, here's Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Well, certainly a lot to cover, in which will be a very busy weather stretch now through the middle of next week. So let's get started. First, live Pinpoint Doppler 12 radar. Snow coming through right now. Snow showers light to moderate. This will be winding down probably by 8 o'clock this evening. It's just enough to either cause the roads to be wet or get a little bit of coating to under an inch in spots. And with temperatures falling rapidly, the issue later on becomes some icing. So be mindful of that. This is a system that's going to be pulling away very shortly. It's a storm that's developing offshore, but this one is going to be far enough offshore so that it's not a big concern. It's the one that forms over the weekend that is much closer. So many things to be watching over the next several days. Extreme cold for one, and that is working in for later tonight and through the day on Friday. We're talking about wind chills running below zero. The storm over the weekend is likely, not using the word potential anymore, snow and wind likely, a high impact storm in terms of travel. Of course, we'll talk more about that in just a second. And the pattern is so active, the potential for another system by the middle of next week. So here's the breakdown. Let me step out of the way for a second here. Jump ahead to Saturday with light snow developing by the afternoon hours, but it really starts to crank up here. Heavier wind and snow by Saturday night. It'll be a windswept heavy snow for Sunday, especially during the morning. Poor visibility, talking about gusts of 40 to 55 miles per hour. Should be ending during the early evening hours of Sunday. And right now, the early call on this is for a statewide 6 to 12. Now, I realize that is a wide range, and over the next 24 hours, we'll try to narrow this down. But what we're saying quite simply is that we feel very confident of at least 6, but up to 12 inches is not out of the question. So the threat tracker for this evening in the medium category due to some slippery side roads. For tomorrow, it's actually due in part to not so much snow, but rather the wind chills that we're expecting to be sub-zero, and of course a high category by later Saturday into Saturday night as the storm really starts to get going. Pasco right now, the temperature coming in at only 6 above as we check out conditions in Providence with some light snow showers and 31 on a west breeze at 7. So again, some slippery spots, temperatures near the freezing mark, but these numbers really start to tumble during the overnight. Let me show you the leading edge of where the core of the very cold air is located, this area of gray and purple. Let me show you the Futurecast now through Friday. And notice these colors of purple, gray, and white. This is the extreme cold that's working in from southeastern Canada that'll set up shop later tonight, right on through tomorrow, and coupled with high winds on Friday, we're talking sub-zero wind chills. When the storm over the weekend leaves and pulls away Sunday night, you see this second surge of bitterly cold air waiting over the border, and that will arrive Sunday night into early next week. So we're talking temperatures running well below average. In the meantime, the band of snow coming through right now will be heading offshore very shortly. And again, storm system taking shape is too far offshore to be a real big problem. Futurecast starts off this evening with the 7 o'clock hour, the snow pulling away. Watch how the numbers really tumble overnight. This is tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Single digits, wind chills well below zero. Even with all day sunshine, that's it. The best we can do is about 15 degrees. And then by tomorrow evening, tomorrow night, we're back into the single digits. Wind chills 10 to 20 below zero on Friday morning with sunshine, and it's still not much better during the afternoon. That Arctic blast, gusty winds and sunshine, and a high temperature only at 50. Storm is in the right spot on the wrong spot over the weekend to be a real big problem here, intensifying quite a bit. A genuine nor'easter with strong winds and some heavy snow. Again, the worst of it is Saturday night into Sunday, and then pulling away on Sunday night. You can see the very cold temperatures for tomorrow and over the weekend, in the deep freeze again on Monday. And then here we go again, potentially with another system for later Tuesday into Wednesday. That one could actually be a combination of a sleet, freezing rain, and snow with temperatures in the teens and 20s. It's like you need a scorecard to keep track of everything. Nuisance snow with slippery spots this evening, frigid but dry for tomorrow, and then the real problems in terms of snow and wind kicking in this weekend.
Can't break this cycle, can we?
Incredible.
Okay.